Welcome to Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium, home to the East Carolina Pirates. And the Roadrunners will kick it off to get us underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. The Pirates offense will go on the attack first. And David, they've got a tight end who might not be a superstar, but he always seems to be in the right place, always ready to be a safety valve for this quarterback.
No, and this guy dictates to the defense. It's so nice to be able to move him around. He's the chess piece. He's the playmaker on offense that can do a lot of things. And if they're going to be successful, the big tight end's going to be the reason why.
And he's a very reliable target, too. You've seen him make some really tough catches in some big moments for this offense. He's going to have to do that in this game today. The defense is
intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
Right on the money. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Roadrunners want to crank the tempo. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, the ground game. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. And the Roadrunners come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. At the 20, he's got space. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. The Roadrunners are moving quickly down the field. They're going to run it. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Back has it. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat. 3rd and goal is where offensive coordinators earn their keep. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run the option. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. Excellent pass by the back on the option. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time.
3rd and goal, you're going to turn around and just give it to this guy who just has a nose for the end zone. He's able to find the crease and pay it off for his offense.
UTSA 7, East Carolina 0.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Makes a move. He goes out of bounds at the 40 after an excellent return. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. From the gun, running back gets to give.
These running backs nowadays, they're built so low to the ground, thick and compact, but fast and shifty. They're just so hard to tackle. And you could see he just does a great job breaking tackles. He does this consistently. That's why he's really hard to stop at the running back spot.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Finds his man. Fights off a defender. He's out of bounds at the 38-yard line. And the Roadrunners are in the hurry-up. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Roadrunners line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And the Roadrunners will punt this one away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin them deep. And a precision punt there will pin them deep inside their own 10-yard line. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Firing to the right, complete. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. The Pirates in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Under fire. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Well, this defense knew coming into this game, playing one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, they were going to have to find a way to get him off rhythm. They're going to have to be careful doing it because of that speed, but that is huge for their confidence.
Turning it on. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. And the Pirates pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
1st down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
To the air on 1st down. On the move, he fires. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Pirates. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
And here's the return. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking down the middle. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball.
Breaks into the open. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. The Pirates just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Zips it out to his man. And it's complete at the 6. Defense right there, but now they're backed up with a goal-to-go situation. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. 22. They'll use the running game on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Purple Pirates.
Mano a mano, the offensive line gets it done, driving the defense back, creating an easy lane for that running back.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. UTSA takes over and the offense ready to hit the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. The Roadrunners will hustle to the line. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. It's complete on the right side. Not the biggest play in the world, but it's one that can set the tone as he bangs his way out to the 38. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Got a man. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They were really hopeful he could make a guy or two miss and pick up the first down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles, getting the guy on the ground quickly. Really nice job by the defense understanding the situation.
Big man has it. It's a first down and more. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the
quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. And the Roadrunners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Makes the grab on the left. At the 35, he's open. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. The Roadrunners will line it up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Under fire. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete.
All right, that's a good result for the defense. We knew coming into this year they wanted to really improve their pass defense and their secondary and coverage. Nice job there.
Now the play fake. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You can tell deep. Not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Got it inside the 10. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up 1st and goal.
1st and goal, UTSA.
Motion from the wide receiver. And the quick shuffle pass underneath. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. He'll keep it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Roadrunners in the hurry-up. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Touchdown, UTSA! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left. Got him, and nobody's close. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
Defense, what are we doing? You can't miss that guy. How are you going to leave the big fella wide open? You can't act like you didn't see him line up. You know where he is. You knew coming into the game he's a weapon. That had to be a coverage punt.
Makes the grab. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. And the Pirates with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Grab near the marker. It's Johns. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Pirates are moving quickly down the field. They send the tight end in motion. The run from the shotgun. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Gets it out fast. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
And that's a play the defense absolutely had to have. This game right now is sort of still in the balance. And after a long drive by the offense on 3rd down, the defense able to make a play, get a hit on the target, knock it loose for an incompletion. And now it's decision time if you're on offense. What do you do here on 4th?
And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on down. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Back to pass. Working that left side now. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to go up top on first down. It's complete to the right. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. They'll immediately call timeout. The Roadrunners with the 1st and 10. They go to the ground. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tempo and overdrive.
Second down coming up.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle. It's Orlando. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Snap to the back. Gonna run it. It's Harris. Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one. The offense will quickly use a timeout. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He wants to go deep. It's complete. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Roadrunners.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
On the run from inside his own 5. He's got great speed. Bounced out of bounds at the 38 after that return. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. In modern college football, Jesse, if there's time, there's an opportunity to attack.
And I like them being aggressive here too, guys. Look, they practice this all week long. Now you're in that situation to go out there, have some fun, and let it fly.
And defenses are taught to stay deep, play prevent in these situations. So I think you could get a good chunk play and then possibly get a field goal to tack on before the half.
Looking downfield very late in the half. Going for it all. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
You got to give the defense a ton of credit there on 3rd down, able to force that incompletion on an absolute bomb. You can see why defensive coordinators get nervous facing this quarterback. He has tremendous arm talent. He threw that thing more than 60 yards in the air. But the defenders on the back end stayed in position, made sure there wasn't a catch. That was a fantastic play defensively.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires toward the end zone. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best atmospheres in football, and we've got a fun one from Greenville. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. They start this 3rd quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be.
There he goes. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. And the Roadrunners want to move quickly.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look.
Here we go.
On the ride. Rides the back on the option to give. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Bringing the heat. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Nobody fooled with the trickeration. It'll bring up 4th down. The Roadrunners line up to punt it away. Now on the return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. They've just self-destructed too many times so far already with 3 interceptions in the game. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the mistiming.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, from go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Looking to the big tight end. Finds space on the right. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. And the Pirates have it with a 1st and 10.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. The Pirates can really attack on this 2nd and short. Finds his big tight end. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the 1st down. From the 22 on 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready to go.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Quick strike complete. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. And the Pirates trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2. Got stopped on 1st down. They'll try it again from the 2. On the ground. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, ECU. Looking for the time with the extra point.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And the returner will be brought down. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Roadrunners want to pick up the tempo.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score.
Oh, he's got some. And into the end zone. Touchdown, East Carolina. And with that one, they jump on top here in the 2nd half.
I mean, you talk about calling a pretty good defense you feel good about and take away the pass, and what does the quarterback do? He pulls it down and just shows the speed, basically becomes a running back, takes it all the way to the house, and makes your defense look silly.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. UTSA takes over in the offense. Hit the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Roadrunners have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Clock ticks under the 4-minute mark here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Here's a quick throw out to the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
Man, that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a 4th down.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Roadrunners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. He'll ride his man on the option. Plows through the defense. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. The Roadrunners headed quickly to the line.
And playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They are getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
And it's right down the boulevard. The lead now trimmed to 28-24.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. From the gun, the running back has it. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Going to swing it on second down. And it's picked off for the 4th time today.
Rain, sleet, snow, sun shining. I don't care. I get interceptions. Give me that rock.
This offense has it with really good field position. Finds the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Roadrunners can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem.
31, East Carolina, 28.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his man. It's John. Turning it on. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They go back to work in the final period of this one. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Burnett. Right down the gut of the field. Touchdown Pirates! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
Yeah, and a nice job in the 4th quarter making plays, and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver. You could tell he broke with the football. He caught it in stride, gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice chemistry by the QB and wide receiver.
And he's going to bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders. You're in the 4th quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress if you're going to bring your team back and will them to victory. Incomplete there, obviously, but expect them to continue to throw it. This quarterback better dial in.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Finds his man. It's Harris.